reviewing episode 3 of season 3. Okay? It's called The Painted Lady. So this town is polluted, and the people of the town, of the village, is very ill. And Sokka doesn't want to help, but Katara's the one that does want to help. And then this fake lady comes over nights. We find that the painted lady is Katara. And once Aang finds out, he finds it cool. She says she's like a superhero. So she offers if Aang wants to help. He said yeah, and this is after he gets explained by Katara. She just accidentally became her. So they destroy the factory, so the Fire Nation blames the village. So the Painted Lady does one more final task. I think I'm using that word right. And they pull Team Avatar decides to stay by each other's back. Team Avatar decides to get each other's back. And decided they will never turn. Sokka says he will never turn his back on her, and this after Katara says she will never turn back on people who are in need. So yeah, so anyway, where was I? Yeah. Yes, I lost the train of thought, and now I remember. So the Painted Lady, they pull like a big scam on the Fire Nation. And the Fire Nation just runs away after getting a visit from the Painted Lady. And the people in the village, find out that she's not really the Painted Lady. So they turn their backs on her. But then Sokka point out that because everything's points out all this good stuff was possible because of her. So you should be divinely thanking her. And Katara says it's okay, and apologize for all of this. But she said she had to do something. And they all see that she's got a good point, and now they just don't know what to do about the people who live. And this part is played for a complete gag. Toph decides to tell to this guy that keeps on changing into several different brothers, if he has any brothers, who is kind of crazy. Who's late to reveal the one who does that is one of his brothers is Doc. So anyway, so I didn't got that much sleep because I've been busy working on this for you. But okay, so can you just say with me? So Toph says very comedically, why don't you literally clean out the river? And they do it. And that night, Katara gets a visit from the real Pink Lady, and she thanks her for all she's done. And that's the end of the episode. And it's too bad we didn't see more of the real Pink Lady in later episodes. I really would like to see the real Pink Lady if there is a season 4 about her last Airbender. And there might be, by the way, Miss Cormier, thanks if this. And I'm really hoping that, for better or for worse, I hope that this new Netflix series of Avatar: The Last Airbenders does at least financially well. The reason why and financially well was Chris and audience is the reason why I really want the new series to be good that's coming on Netflix. It is not just to be financially or with Chris and audience, but I want it to be actually good and when I see it for myself. And the reason why I want it to be good is because if they do manage to pull it off and making these characters not only, I just hope they don't do the whole, Lost in Space thing where they made all the characters bland, forgettable. And I'm not talking about the original Lost in Space, I'm talking about the reboot. So yeah, I just hope that this doesn't get the Walking Dead true and it's just good just because it was really hyped up. I want it to be good because it's actually good. That's the number one reason. Okay, that's the number two reason why I want it to why I want it to be well. Another thing why I want it to be well, and also a plus thing, is if this version of Avatar that's airing on Netflix does well, not only with me but with everyone else, we will get a lot more Avatar: The Last Airbender stuff. Especially a season 4 of the original show. I know this because I have my dad check online, okay? Because if this version of Avatar does, or that's here on Netflix does well, they'll do a season 4 and bring the show back. So yeah, I just hope everything turns out well in the end. So, to end of this episode, I'm just going to say I recommend this episode, and I give it a thumbs up. And it's one of my favorite episodes of the series. I really enjoyed this episode a whole lot, much. I mean, a real lot of much. Okay, I'm stopping because I'm getting confused.